Let's talk about scalability in this short video. Scalability refers to the ability of the system to increase or decrease its capacity depending on the needs. For example, the demand for your system goes up, then you should be able to increase its capacity, and if the demand goes down, you should be able to decrease its capacity. So that is what we refer to as scalability. When it comes to scaling, we have two types of scaling options. One is called vertical scaling and the other one is called horizontal scaling. Vertical scaling is basically increasing the capacity of your single node. So let's say, for example, you have a website which is deployed on a web server and the demand for your website goes up suddenly. Then you are upgrading your hardware. So for example, you are increasing its RAM, CPU capacity and everything. So you basically have a better hardware now. And because you have better hardware, you'll be able to serve more requests now. So this is what we refer to as vertical scaling. So basically, we'll just increase the size of the machine in which your application is deployed. So it will be able to handle more requests. And similarly, if you want to reduce the capacity, you'll be downgrading to smaller machines. So that is what vertical scaling is. So when you are increasing the capacity in vertical scaling, we refer to as scaling up. And when you are decreasing the capacity in vertical scaling, you'll be calling it as scaling down. Basically, you are increasing or decreasing the size of the machine. So that is what vertical scaling is. Now coming to horizontal scaling, in horizontal scaling, what you'll do is you'll have multiple nodes. You'll first start with probably one node, and if the demand goes up, you'll be adding more nodes, and you'll have some mechanism like load balancer or something like that to distribute traffic among these nodes. So your system will be able to handle incoming requests better. And similarly, if the demand goes down, you'll be removing the nodes. So the capacity of your system goes down. And when we are talking about horizontal scaling, if the system's capacity is going up, we'll call that as scaling out. And if the system capacity is going down, then we'll call it as scaling in. Basically, we are scaling out by adding more nodes and scaling in by removing the nodes. So that is what horizontal scaling is all about. So depending on the scenarios, you'll either go for vertical scaling or horizontal scaling or combination of both. The problem with vertical scaling is that you are restricted by the size of the hardware that we can have. We cannot continuously increase the hardware limit. It has to stop at some point. And also it is prone to single point of failure because all your application is deployed on one machine. If that machine goes down, your system is down. On the other hand, when it comes to horizontal scaling, the problem with horizontal scaling is that because you are adding multiple nodes, you need an additional layer like load balancer to distribute traffic among these nodes. And in some cases, you may also need some mechanism to enable communication and coordination among these nodes. So that is going to increase the complexity of your system. Okay, that is all about scalability. Hope this is useful. Thank you.